Hello everyone and welcome back to part 70 of our EA Sports WRC Let's Play. Yes, we return this weekend here for our first event in the four-wheel drive modern classics summer tour. We're heading to Rally Pacifico. Of course, if you missed out on the video that went live yesterday where we dived in and did the Rally Mexico, I would highly recommend going back and checking it out. But yeah, really looking forward to this one today, and we are going to have to go into this one alone, I believe, because we haven't got the budget to give Hoffman a car in this series. But look at this, the 1999 Lancer Evolution 6. This thing's so cool. I remember the Tommy Mackinnon, I think it was this exact car that of course he used to drive throughout these rallies as well. But yeah, 300 brake horsepower coming from the 4-pot engine, obviously 2 litre, 1200 kilos. This thing's going to be fun though, but it is something I've never driven before on this game, so we're going to have to wait and see as to what happens today. Of course, if you're new around here as well, please do make sure you get yourself subscribed. We're trying to hit 3k subs at the moment, and yeah, let's do this thing. Quickly though, before we get into that, I want to talk about today's video sponsor, Moser. Yes, Moser provides some of the best value and just simply best quality sim racing equipment out there for those of you on the PC platform. They've got a huge variety of steering wheels, wheelbases and pedals, and I've worked with them for the last couple of years. Truth be told, if I was only racing on PC, I would probably be using their products exclusively. If you're interested in purchasing any of their equipment, I will leave a link down in the description below, and if you click through there, you also help support the channel at no extra cost to yourself. It really does make a difference.
Hello and welcome to the first round of the championship here at Rally Pacifico. Adaptability and determination will be the name of the game for this event, as the weather conditions look to be very changeable throughout the course of competition here this week. If we take a glance at the standings now, and as this is the first edition of what should be a thrilling championship, all the teams are in the same points position. The question is, who can perform well enough here to lead the championship into the next round?
Well, I think the goal we got to try and achieve this season is 4th place overall in the Constructors, so that's going to be quite difficult, obviously, with just myself. But how long is this event then? So there's 5 stages, with the exception of Central Europe, which apparently is 6. Looking forward to doing Monte Carlo, actually, in something that isn't going to be winter, you know, with the icy roads. But we got a short stage, actually, so it looks like we got 4 short stages with a longer one for stage 4. So hopefully this is going to be quite a fast-paced rally as well then. Tyre choice, we got mediums, we got hards, so we won't worry too much about mixing those up over the course of the event. Oh, this thing sounds good for a little 4-pot. You'd love to see it, or hear it even, I should say.
3, 2, 1, go. 80.
Let's go rallying then. Obviously, we've done Rally Pacifico a few times, but never in a car like this. So, yeah, this first round might be a bit of a learning experience. Seems, obviously, you can slide it around a little bit. But, of course, yeah, whether, you know, it won't handle as well as, you know, a modern rally car. We should find, of course, it should end up somewhere kind of between modern and Group B, because, of course, it, timing-wise, is... but yeah, this kind of late 90s, early 2000s generation of rally cars, super cool, super popular as well, and super not as responsive on the brakes as I'd hoped. Gotta be careful of that when we get into our first proper run. Luckily, no harm, no foul. We might just have to do a little bit of bodywork repair on the car, but yeah, obviously you haven't got anywhere near the downforce of the modern cars as well. You know, these things were generally still more built, you know, towards surviving a rally as much as anything else. It is kind of incredible how much they've been able to go, you know. Obviously, it still obviously happens, you get unreliability in rallies, but, you know, a lot of the time now that's through driver error rather than car just necessarily breaking down by itself. It does feel, I mean, it only weighs 1,200 kilos, and I don't know whether it's the, you know, fairly old 4-wheel drive system, but it does feel quite heavy to kind of lumber around the place. So we're going to have to be careful with that over the course of this event. There is a 129 through the shakedown, so pretty tidy run for the most part. But yeah, ultimately, I would have thought we did pick up a little bit of bodywork damage there, which we'll try and get all fixed up. So yeah, we'll leave the medium tyres on for stage 1. And, well, let's do this thing. 8.8 kilometres.
Settled for these two as they get ready to put themselves and their car to the test on the first stage of the rally.
Of course, we haven't got the big names either anymore. We've just got randoms that have shown up for this. So B. Cooper is the driver to beat. I don't know if there's only 12 of our cars as well going out, or whether we've got a few more behind me.
4, 3, 2, 1, go. 80.
You think, though, on paper, we should be absolutely dominating this, you know. The only full-time official FI WRC driver in this event. As I've said before, I'm sure they can, but it would be cool to sort of see some of the IRL drivers appearing in other cars and stuff as well. But obviously licensing, I'm sure, simply just doesn't allow for it. Although maybe now, obviously, with the F1 drivers able to do driver swaps and things like that, it could be possible. Oh, broke a little bit early there. There you go. It is a bit more responsive. I think we just got out of shape. But yeah, really, obviously, I've got to try and slide this thing early. Kind of let the car carry itself around where possible. But yeah, it is not going to respond to, you know, quick changes of direction, that kind of thing, like a modern rally car will. But as long as we're competitive, that's the most important thing. Let's see, obviously, what we can do in this first event of the season. It's quite a brutal one to kickstart a new campaign in a new car, but it is also one that, generally speaking, we've done pretty well on, as I forget just how aggressive the tree line is around here. It will drag you around and try and drag you away from the stage as best as possible. As, well, first split done then, near enough. We're a few seconds up, but 3/10 up on the target, which is good. But yeah, a few seconds off on the time we did through shakedown. We'll see what I mean there. A lot of understeer. So you have to be careful with that. But yeah, that's reassuring though. I think we hopefully are going to be competitive here. It's just going to be about trying to flick it in early and then being patient as you try and get the front to bite. Indonesia though, fairly high speed as a rally anyway. You know, I wouldn't say I was worried before we did our first one here that it was going to be really, really tough. You know, still easy to make mistakes and things, but isn't the most brutal rally in the game. Because I was hoping we could use that on the outside to try and kick the back end through, but apparently not. As we'll get up on 2 wheels as well. We'd like to try and keep this car in one piece. I do love these things. So cool. It was was the main reason why I picked this. Oh, easy. Yeah, you haven't got that front end responsiveness that I was hoping for. Come on. Yeah, it does definitely feel... It feels harsh to say, but lazy, the front. So you can see it. A little bit of time down, but that's okay. Yeah, it very much feels like you've got to allow the car to do its thing. You know, I don't think this is going to be one of those cars you can overdrive too much, he says, as he immediately tries to overdrive it. You can obviously utilise the weight transfer like I'm used to with the Rally 1 cars now. I mean, this is obviously the big difference, isn't it? When you watch, like, I know that I saw a fantastic comparison a few weeks ago between modern rally cars and the classic ones. And obviously it's how much, you know, much flatter they stay, how much more stable they look, a modern rally car over a classic. And this is kind of obviously what we're experiencing with this. You know, these things were brutal, not as obviously bad as the Group B cars that came before them, but of course these things limited to that 300 brake horsepower, so obviously were a lot more kind of composed. Well, I think, you know, sort of Group A that came before this, of this generation of cars, still truly iconic. And kind of obviously get a little bit lost in the limelight, obviously, don't they, behind the proper, you know, the Group B ridiculous cars of the 80s, but this was a good little era for WRC as well, I feel. So we are a little bit of time down then. Still only a few seconds in it, I think, but was hoping we could try and start the new season with a win. Ugh, not driving like that, I won't. Come on, get back on. Thank you. Surprised always how forgiving that kind of terrain is as well around a stage. Kind of feel like that's the kind of thing you just get stuck in, but apparently not for the most part. Trying to guess where we're going. That way. Wonderful. Should listen to my co-driver more, but there we are. Ooh. Oh no. Just nicks the inside, that's okay. Yeah, so we're definitely better obviously through the high speed stuff, but how many times have I said that on this game? Ooh. Sure we got a good view then. Car coming in on two wheels. It's fun though, this car. I like it. Don't feel I've made a bad choice driving it. Wasn't like that 306 we did in the other event a few weeks ago, where front wheel drive we really did pay the price there. As there we go, 7 seconds back by the end of by the end of stage 1. Not the end of the world, but certainly was hoping we'd be a little bit closer. Car looks pretty much unscathed though, which is nice. I'm running very, very high up. But yeah, we P7 then by the end of stage 1. That's alright. A lot of names. Don't think I recognise anyone here as well. So nice that obviously we're getting... There's quite a lot of different names as well in these rallies. But yeah, let's get on then. Stage number 2 is a bit shorter. So it was a good preview for it. This is going to be intense apparently. It is only 5 kilometres, but perhaps there's a lot that goes on in that time. Right, so away we go. I love as well this thing, you don't need to try and get up into second immediately. Ooh, problem is as well, I feel like I've done some of these in the regularity rallies. It doesn't mean I remember them very well though, as that was very close to the people. This is kind of where you feel this car feels at home though. Yeah, these things are still rallied to this day, aren't they? Sort of little clubman style events. Got a nice little straight bit. Oh, it's 6 speeds. Oh, cool. Yeah, 6-speed gearbox then. We're 1 second up. I was going to say, this thing's very, very low limited top speed wise, but that makes a lot of sense. As now we've got a lot of corners coming up. 90-degree corners here, there and everywhere. So we'll try and use the outside to drag us in. Yeah, if we could go quickest on this one, I'd be quite happy. Just so we know that we can actually compete here. Oh, it is difficult though. You've pretty much got to be on the brakes as soon as it says. Whoa, no! That was close. Almost rolled it. I would quite like to get this car through a rally without rolling it, because we're still up, but not by much. Where am I going? Where am I going? That way, please. So what I mean though, this stage is quite intense. A lot of just very hidden big braking zones. And in this thing where it isn't as responsive, that's quite a fun challenge. Fun but scary. Ugh. With those ones, you just kind of aim where trees aren't and just pray it's the right way. Gain a bit of time though from that. That was good. Whoa.
6 left of crest, 80.
Oh, no. Oh, damn it. That's not good. I got the wrong way there. In literally one of the final corners of the stage, and we're going to lose all the time I gained. Oh, that's annoying. That's really annoying. 1.3 seconds out. So we definitely could have been quickest there, but that's a shame. So we'll lose a little bit more to our top runner. Not the end of the world, though. We could have done some damage.
Some absolutely on-the-edge driving has paid off for this crew as they climb the event table.
There we go then, yeah, that wasn't the end of the world. Still quicker than everyone with the exception of Cooper. But yeah, let's get the car all repaired up and we'll head into stage number 3. 5th place overall as well now, 5 seconds behind P2. So we are slowly moving the right way, as Snorradaughter is probably my favourite name I've ever seen on this game. And of course, I forgot, this is an official WRC event. They can throw in services wherever they like. So we've got stage 3 before a service. I think we've only got the one service, don't we, before stage 4. So I've got to be a lot more aware of that then, going into the next events. What I've noticed as well is first gear is way longer than in a modern rally car. And every gear after that is really short. I love the chicanes around here as well, because you can attack them a bit more.
For crest, 150. Turn square left. 180.
Come on.
Crest, 140.
Maybe this is a car you need to use the handbrake a bit more, and shame I can't really reach mine very easily.
160.
I don't feel like, you want to use the handbrake too much on this game. From watching like the pros and stuff, some of them do, some of them don't. But kind of the ones that do are right on the ragged edge, and I can't really drive a rally car like that.
3 right, half long, 60.
2 tenths up though. We've been green in every single first split so far this rally. Then normally after that it goes downhill.
50. Slight right, slight left, and 4 right, into bridge, and 4 left, slowing 30, turn square right, 100. Six left, long, tightens 5 to the left of the crest, 130. Slowing 6 right, 40, right entry chicane, 70 left of the crest, 100.
Oh, it is fun when you get them hooked up. Scary but fun.
Jump, slowing 100.
So yeah, with one service then, these rallies are going to be a bit more about survival, aren't they? I was happy I got the brakes where I did, and we'll take a little bit of a trim there as well.
Crest,
2 tenths down though, so yeah, myself versus Cooper, this is going to be a good close rally, I think, as long as I don't mess it up.
side left, 130.
But of course, there's every possibility and probability that will happen at some point. Would just be nice to beat him, start bringing that gap the right way.
230. Caution, 5 left of the crest, 30, 4 right, 30.
Oh no, that's poorly judged, but we'll get away with it.
Slowing right of the crest, 40.
We gained a lot of time from that as well, apparently.
Left of the crest, to
That
6
was
right,
awfully
90.
lucky.
Turn, 1 right, tightens, 30, late, 3 right, 60.
Come on.
Slowing, 6 left, to right of the crest, 40.
Oh, see, that's what we want to see.
And crest. To 1 right.
Oh, come on.
6 left of the crest.
Nope, that's not the way I wanted to go. Don't hit the tree. We'll bounce off it. That's okay.
Turn square left. And turn open hairpin right.
Oh no, I could see that then and just knew.
And square left.
Where are we going?
100.
Yeah, this is where we're going to struggle. This thing just does not move around. And you know full well the AI won't have problems with it. We're just in some
C, square left.
random
90.
Indonesian warehouse centre, apparently.
Left short.
So I believe there's a horrible corner, yeah. I think I've only ever done this stage once, but I remember that.
Turn 1 left. Tightens. 30. 4 right.
Duck under the gate.
40.
which will make it through, but yeah. Oh man, come on. Get to the end cleanly.
To 3 right, opens 30, crest 50, turn.
Yeah, again, we're going to lose a bit of time though.
60,
So this might be one where we're in the fight for P2 by the end.
40, turn square left and slight right, 60.
That's horrible, put in a corner there. Oh, we'll get away with it though.
To stop.
Up over the line, 4 seconds back in the end. Felt like we could have had a bit more on that one, but it'll have to be. And now we can get the car fixed up before stage 4 and 5. But yeah, we might have moved up one more spot, but we certainly could have been quicker there.
Ask for a better run through this stage than that. This pairing have set a lovely rhythm and it's paying off in spades as they are moving up the standings.
Well, I do like the fact there's so many drivers doing this one. It really does feel like there's high risk, high reward. But yeah, P4 on that one then. So we're still competitive, but not exactly where I wanted to be. And yeah, now we're 4th overall, 5 seconds behind P2 and P3. So I reckon we can still get them if I nail it. But yeah, P1 just seems to be inching away at the front of the field. Let's get the car repaired. We've got 2 more to go. Yeah, we've got another service at the end of this big stage, so that's a bit odd. But I suppose if we damage the car again, then we've got a chance. But yeah, 15 kilometers. This is the Big Daddy stage.
2, 1, go. 30.
So hopefully we can try and maybe take some time out of our top runner. But again, not going to hold my breath.
Left entry chicane.
So also with this thing, you've got to try and get that turbo spooled.
90.
So yeah, those chicanes aren't too difficult.
50. Turn square
Ooh,
left. 180.
pretty much straight line those ones, but
Crest 140.
does sound good as well though, this car.
Turn square
Sounds
right.
different, but really, really cool.
160. Left of a jump 200. Crest slowing 100. 3 right. Half long 60. Slight left of crest 30.
There is that every single time I go into a big corner like going, I really hope this thing stops.
Slight right. Slight
What I do like as well though is it does feel like a car that wants to work with you.
left. Slowing 30. Turn square right.
You know, it does feel like a car that wants to be rallied, because there are quite a few on this game, especially some of the Group B cars that really just lumber around, feel like, you know, that they don't... Oh, I've done that again. Luckily we hit that a bit squarer that time.
40. Right entry chicane 70.
But yeah, this thing does, you know, it feels
100.
old, but it feels drivable still for the most part.
Slowing 100. Left of the crest 40. Turn square left. And crest 110.
Again, we'll cut that. If you can get away with it, I'm always going to try it.
Crest 200.
So this is the last stage we just did, but in reverse. Sorry, the same way even. But then I got no idea. It's kind of where we're going after that, whether we'll recognise it as well or not.
Crest 80.
But it's good to try and build up some confidence. 3 seconds up though. This is reassuring.
30. 4 right. 30. 6 left. 40. Slowing.
Oh, that's close on the exit.
40. 2 right. Into 1 left of the crest. Into 6 right. 90.
Oh, I don't get a penalty. Thank you.
Turn.
That is pretty much as you'd ever want to try and take out of that. But the AI really struggled through there, apparently. Or that's just because they're going to be rapid through here.
6 left. To right of the crest. 40. Open hairpin left. And crest. Into 1 right.
Come on, nose in, nose in, nose in. There we go, beautiful.
And 6 left of the crest. Slowing 80. Turn square left. And turn. Open hairpin right.
Right, don't hit that this time, thank you. Yeah, to be fair, 'cause didn't we hit that last time? I was quite surprised by how little time we lost by the end of that stage.
Square left. 90.
I know it was only obviously a very, very low speed impact.
Unseen.
I was still surprised.
90.
This is fun though.
Left short. Into hairpin right.
It's the kind of rally you want to do in this car. And say, the more I am driving it, the more and more you kind of learn and work out how to drive it. It likes a low gear. You've got to lean on that engine brake a lot. That's what I like to see as well, though. It's whether we can keep that up towards the end. Oh, I thought that was a thingy corner cup hole. I reckon this is an underrated gem of a rally on this game, where you don't run it in the main campaigns. Obviously, a lot of people might never do it, but it is a good fun rally. If you've got like a car that's eligible, and you've got like a break week from your other series in the game, I would recommend doing it.
Caution, square right, to 2 left, tightens, 40. 2 right, long, tightens. Into turn, Q10 in left.
Oh, okay, so we're doing stage 1 then, I think?
Left of the crest, into bridge, 70. Slight left, and crest, into 5 right. And slight left.
Not expecting us to be able to hang on to the margin that we have.
Into right of the crest, into 1 left.
If we can just... Oh, no. I thought that was this corner again.
1 right of a crest.
Oh, no. Have I overshot it? Yes.
120.
But we got away with it. Again, I've learned more and more how to kind of steer out of danger on this game. It wasn't perfect, but we could have just slid off into that gully then. So we still pulled out time. We are definitely getting ragged with this car, and I know full well at some point it will bite back. Come on. That way, please, thank you.
4 left short, 40. 5 left, half long, 40.
Oh, I tried that again.
C, 4 right, 30. 2 right short, 50. 6 right to the crest, long.
A shrubbery on the outside here really, really wants a car.
100. Turn, open hairpin left. 50.
Oh, that was the money shot on the poor gearbox, though. I'm so sorry, little Mitsubishi.
50. 4 right.
This poor thing's come out of retirement 25 years on and is now absolutely being ragged.
70.
That was a lot of understeer there.
5 left. To slight right. Half long. Tightens 4.
Yep,
80.
that's kind of more what I expected to see.
Turn. Square right. 70. 6 left. Opens and tightens. 5 left. Long. 40. 4 right. Tightens.
See, that's what I wanted to do first time we came through there. We're trying to tip the back end in.
4 left short.
I just remember those tyres on the inside.
40. Turn. 1 right. Short. To 1 left. 50. Caution. 6 right. Crest. Into
Come on.
3 left. 5 right short. Into 6 left. 60. Slowing. 6 left. Into crest. Sort of 2 right. Opens half long. And slight left. And 3 left short of a crest. 30. 4 right. Into slight left. Into 4 right short. And crest.
Ooh,
30.
that was
6 left. Half
ragged.
long. Slowing. 40. 4 right. To slight left. 50. 4 right. 30. Caution. Late 3 left. Short. Into 2 right short. 70.
Well, we gained a bit of time, but I think we've immediately gone and lost it again doing that.
Half long. Into 2 right. Into 3 left short.
Come on. Once we get through this stage, we'll have a real idea of what we're aiming for by the end of this rally.
6 left. To 6 right sharp. And 2 right. 30.
This bit is where time can very easily be lost, and not easily won.
Caution, slight right to square left, 30, slight right, cut, and a 4 left short, 30, brake, 6 right, 30, 1 right short, 50, 6 right short, 40, crest, 60, 5 left of the crest, keep in into 6 right, through dip, 60, 4 right of the crest, 40, caution, right of the crest, to 1 left, opens, 30,
I always think that one's coming up way sooner than it is because it's all the way down here.
Left into 6 right and 2 left. 40, slowing 6 left. Sudden hairpin right of crest opens. Keep in
That way, please.
and turn 1 left. 30. Crest to side left. 40. 4 right. Cut opens. 4 left of the crest. To 2 left short and crest. 30. Late 3 right opens. 130.
Oh, I'm staggered by that, but one more split to go. We are still opening up this gap at the top. I mean, I would love to go into the final stage with a chance to win,
50.
but we need a few more seconds on this one. That is a lot of
Open to the crest.
mileage removed off this stage.
Late 3 right.
Huh.
30.
Yeah, maybe got a bit too greedy with trying that then.
Dot cut. 80. 5 left. Into 6 right. And 4 right short. To 5 left. 90. Caution. 3 right short. To side left. 40. 4 right short. Over crest. 70. 6 right. To 6 left of the crest. 50. Slowing. Slide right. To 3 left of the
close.
crest. 60. Crest. 80.
Come on.
Long crest.
We can take a good sort of 8-9 seconds out of our leader, then I'll be happy.
5 right of the crest.
Because that means we've got a fighting chance going into the final one. Through the final corner, up towards the line, 6.5.
13.9.
Not as much as I'd hoped, but it puts us in good stead to claim P2 overall. And we'll likely run over a Marshall as well there, so that was
That's an
good.
excellent drive. The crew will have to be pleased with that one as it moves them up the table. They absolutely flew down that stage.
Well, I'm happy as well, because of course it means Cooper isn't going to go undefeated on this entire rally. But yeah, 6 seconds gained means we're 6 seconds back with 1 stage to go. We've got 5 seconds over Hunziker with 1 more to go. So we'll see. Obviously, we'll try and make sure that we beat him first and foremost. But I'm not going to say this is over yet. Right, well, there we go then. The target time for this final stage is about a 5:10 if we want to try and win this. But of course, first and foremost, we're aiming for P2. Not going to risk too much trying to win and potentially throw away second place, because we know Cooper hasn't made an error, as he is still fastest on the board so far. But that last stage gave me a little bit of hope. So try and slide the car in through these first few corners. Obviously, if we don't know where we're going though, then that's certainly adds to the challenge. Ooh,
2 right, cut 60.
Gotta be really quick but careful. There's a little bit of 90-degree corners towards the end of this one, so we might be able to gain a bit of time there, but we're going to need to have a few seconds advantage anyway. This is a longer stage though as well, 7 kilometers, so there is more time to gain time if possible, but we'll wait and see. This first sector might kind of decide it for us. Oh, as we lift up the rear wheels, that's not ideal. Because we don't even need much per split. It just needs to be reliably going the right way. Oh, come on. Throw it over the crests. Well, that's near enough exactly what we need, to be fair. We need to split, so that's good. Oh, that is what we need. Come on. Are we really potentially going to have an opportunity to snatch this back on the final stage? Not when I get understeer like that, but we get a nice bite back on the exit.
50, long crest, 50. 1 right opens, 40. 3 left, tightens. To 3 right short, to 2 left, opens, 40. 3 right, keep in. And slight left, 60. Slowing, 5 right, 30. 1 left, 90. 6 right, tightens. Into right of the crest, into slight left, into 6 right, cut, 40. 4 left of the crest, tightens. Into 6 right sharp,
Where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? There, thank you.
Left of the crest, 120.
It's normally, though, in that first split we go fastest, and then we just kind of hang on to whatever we built up. So wait and see.
Caution crest.
Nope, that's exactly what I need.
80.
That's not, though. Way overshot through that. You just gotta hope you don't hit anything on the exit.
90.
Whoa.
Left of the crest, 110. Square left short, 40.
It's all fast, high-speed stuff towards the end, though. I'll be happy.
Slight right of the crest, half long, 100. Crest, slowing, 80, turn 2 right, tightens, 100.
It's quite funny how early you've got to remember to brake in this.
Crest,
You know, in a modern car, you'd be over that crest and then getting on the brake. On this thing,
big jump,
no.
40, 5 left.
Huh.
Into 6 right of the crest.
I heard big jump, but didn't know what to expect.
40, slight left of the crest, and 1 right.
No, don't you dare. Not this late on. We've been through a lot together so far, this rally car. I'm not having you trying to spin out on me now.
60. 1 right. 40. 1 left sharp.
Come on.
Into 5 right. Half long tightens. 60.
Well, that's pretty much identical with the gap we need. We need one more tenth
To 3 right.
in this final split.
Square left short.
But the way we're driving at the moment, I'm just getting a little bit worried that something's going to happen at some point.
4 right. 30.
Had a couple of near misses up to now,
60. Turn hairpin left.
but the final bit should really fall into our wheelhouse.
6 right. 50. Slowing.
Oh, no. That's annoying. That's it gone.
Slight left. Long.
Little overcorrection there. Maybe we could have tipped it round, but like I said, I don't want to risk it.
Crest. 80.
No, 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 no. Just getting a little bit out of control.
Left sharp. 100. 6 left. Tightens. To slight right of crest. Don't cut.
Come on.
20.
Oh, no.
Crest.
Yep.
Slowing. 150.
Thank you.
Turn. Square right.
Or maybe we can still open this gap up a little bit.
Crest. 110.
But yeah, that mistake I think is going to be the difference maker on this rally.
Double caution. Crest. Turn square left. To crest. 180.
Oh, come on. No, 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 no. Up towards the line. Yep, there goes the 510.
50.
We are so close, but it's not enough.
To 5 minutes.
Only 4 seconds the difference in the end. And that's going to mean by the end of this rally is going to be a couple of seconds in it. But it's a couple of seconds the wrong way there. But that, at least we know we go into the next ones with a chance to fight.
Clean and smooth through the section just now, and although they haven't gained any places, they haven't dropped any either.
Well, there we go then. P2 at the end of that rally there, but 2 seconds in it. That does hurt just a little bit there. Looking like Hunziger as well made a bit of a mistake on that final stage. But that was good fun, though, and I can't wait to dive into the next one of these as well. They're constructors' points. Look at that, P2. So we can definitely be in the fight for that as well as we go through the rest of this season. But thank you all so much for watching this video. If you have enjoyed, please do make sure to leave a like, get yourself subscribed. And yeah, we'll be back very, very soon. I believe next time out, we're going to be back for the Rally Croatia, which should be very, very fun as well. But yeah, that's going to do us for this one. And yeah, I'm looking forward to driving this car again, where hopefully we can get some redemption.